Hey guys, it's Sarah Upside Down here. I know it's been a while since I've been on. By a while, I mean probably like a month, but who knows? Time just passes and I'm just I guess like here to try to catch up with it. Um this is why I should have a podcast or something else that doesn't like completely hold me to doing weekly videos. um But anyways, sorry that it's taken me to get so long to get back on here. Um, I know some people are able to like do it through the holidays or they've had more practice and all that kind of stuff. That's fantastic. I'm working on it. Maybe next year. I'm just trying to caffeinate one day at a time. Um, but I do have some videos planned in the future that I'm going to be doing. One of them is going to be with a friend of mine, Ken from Ken on the Spectrum, and then some other upcoming videos that I'm working on with some of my friends that have kids that are autistic and other things. But for today, I just wanted to get on here and do just a short video to sort of like let y'all in on what's going on in my life, and just to ask for my dogs to, number one, stop barking. um, just to ask for some hope or prayers, whatever you do, I guess, in your life, when you're going through a hard time, and sort of just send those vibes, love, whatever you do, this way. But 7 days ago, my mom went missing in Colorado, and we've been doing everything that we can since then to try to figure out what happened. So, being someone who's gone through trauma before, I guess I know how to shut off parts in order to like deal with it and get things done. But also being autistic, with some of these things, and trying to figure out my emotions towards it has been pretty difficult to deal with the unknown, which a lot of us have gone through a lot, for most of our lives. So she's been missing and not to be seen since last Saturday. And right now we're raising money to get there quicker and to be able to hire people to help us. We've been working with everybody we can, news stations, everything, in order to locate her. If you check social media, do hashtag mission find Marlena, and you will see some information about that, or search eccentric autistic on Facebook, and that's my Facebook page, and I have some of the information posted on there. And this video isn't just like, hey, feel bad, give me money, whatever. No, I just felt the need to get on here and sort of express that even through this unknown and everything that's going on right now, there still is hope, and we're going to do everything that we can to find her. We don't have any lead. There's no trace of any information that would lead us to her phone or her car. There's no information through her bank. So right now we're just going with a blank slate. We have raised enough money to make it to Colorado, and up and to have food and stay. We had a lot of people in our community and churches to help donate money to get us that far, and we want to be able to get helicopters or any extra help that they would be able to use to trace her phone, or cameras, or anything, or drones and possible helicopters to just search the area. They haven't seen her car anywhere near where she was at, or in the areas. close to her. So, yeah. I mean, I guess if I could explain an emotion that I may be having about all this is very confused because it's just out of nowhere. And just having complete lack of information. But it has really made me think, that you just never know what's going to happen. And you never know how soon someone's going to be gone, without a trace. So just hold on to the ones that you're with. And even if your parents totally get on your nerves, that's partly what they're supposed to do. I mean, I know I probably get on my kids' nerves. They get on my nerves. But just love them with all that you have, because you never really know what's going to happen and when's the last time you'll get a chance to talk to them. But yeah, just keep us in your prayers whenever we are going up to Colorado. I'm actually located in Texas, and I've never been there. I've never been to the area. I've actually dreamed of going to Colorado my entire life. I love the mountains, but this is definitely not the circumstances that I thought I'd be going there in. I'm like, words. But yeah, my sister and I, we just want to figure out anything. We don't know anything, and so just one thing. If we only get to go down there for a week as of right now, so that just doesn't seem like much time. This past week, I don't know if it's something that other autistics struggle with, but for me, it's like time is like, it's just all over the place, and you can kind of see it and circling and, whatever, like everything's just going. And so this past week is like that, like the days just went and went and went. And I suppose that's how it would also be through going through a struggle or whatever. But for me, a week is like nothing whenever someone you love could be in danger, because that's all you're thinking about, and you have to be able to keep yourself sane. But yeah, there's still hope, and there's still, a light to look through, and, wherever my mom is, I know God's watching over her, and, he may not be able to control whatever's in the situation, or the person in the situation, if there is, or anything like that. But he's watching over her. Yeah. So definitely not how I wanted to come back after like a month, or I say a month. It could be 3 weeks. I don't know when my last video was, you guys. It was a really inspirational one last time. Now it's super depressing, life, whatever. I'm just trying to keep myself sleeping every night, and making sure that I have rest for the trip so that I can stay strong and have the energy while I'm there to search and look and do whatever I need to do. But sorry, I keep going blank. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm just trying to live off coffee right now. I'm sure that's understandable, but I did that before all this anyways. So yeah, so that's kind of it. That's kind of what's going on right now. And this is sort of just out to everybody, everybody that's like on my channel or in the world or whatever, just explaining what's going on, and if you could look on the Facebook information for posts about Marlena Mizell missing in Colorado, and share that as much as you possibly can. Like I said, go look at Eccentric Autistic. And I should have a recent post on there about it, but just share her picture as much as y'all possibly can in order for us to, for someone to see it through y'all's Facebook, or if you live in the New Mexico, Colorado area, just continue to share around there, especially. And being autistic sometimes can be difficult in times, I guess, without, traumatic things going on and stuff like that. But don't ever think that that's completely, that you're completely disabled because of it. Because if anything, like this recent stuff that's been going on right now, it shows me that some of these things make me stronger. I've been able to look up and research and Google and, do all those things that I'm good at to try to push towards anything that's possibly helpful. Because of how my brain works, I've been able to think about every single route possible and all the questions that, I need to ask. And my sister's thought of all the things that she could ask, the places that she could call. And so, there's strength in what other people see as weakness. And, kindness to people isn't weakness either. So just keep doing that and keep sharing, who you are and the good things about yourself, being autistic, and, just being you, because it hasn't made me weaker during this. It's helped me to separate things so that I can really think about what needs to be done, really get to where I can research and call people and do stuff, and then, use all my skills that I have because of being autistic in order to try to help whoever I can to find my mom. So I know that, meltdowns and all those things can be really hard. Sometimes it's good to just have the meltdown and get it over with and have that release and then move on to what's next. Because holding it all in isn't good. But in a situation that's super chaotic, when you're able to actually have a clear mind for a minute so that you can work on things, that is really helpful. There's situations where you do need to have your emotion and everything in that, and you need to let it out, and you need to express yourself and whatever. But then times like this, for me, it makes me glad that I'm able to sort of stop and think about the logic and think about what steps I need to take. That's not always such a bad thing. I think it's just having balance in those and being able to kind of balance, that emotion with your rational thinking, and learning a lot about, myself and my brain and how people's brains and things work, has helped me kind of realize that in order to think I'm not completely useless, and I'm able to do some of these things in order to help other people. And in my own situation right now, I have to stay strong, and I have to keep my head up, and I have to have some hope and faith in this situation. But at the same time, I need to have a clear head. I need to think rationally. I don't need to run into fire. I don't need to, put myself in harm's way, or, just do something thinking that I'm, superwoman, whatever, I just need to go, I need to have these equal parts of both of that in order to actually, hopefully accomplish anything. But none of that is useless. I'm still able to do something with my life, if not more, because of how my brain's wired. And that's, that's just important, I guess. So I know that there's people out there, and there's other autistics out there that probably think a lot down on themselves too because of things that we do struggle with, but we still have a lot of strength and a lot of bravery and a lot of heart and a lot of creativity and a lot of other things that is worth sharing with the world. And my mom taught me a lot of those things. Hey, Hunter. I don't know if this video has even made any sense the whole time. I'm really tired, but I'm still trying to think of the bright side of things. I'm still trying to like help my kids and be there for them and love on them before I go on this trip. I have not like been away from my kids for a week since my daughter was maybe like 1 year old or something. So that's going to be kind of tough. But my sister and I definitely need to do this together. We definitely need to have this time together and just go give it all we got. So y'all just keep thinking of us this throughout this week, and pray, keep your fingers crossed. I don't know, do some jumping jacks, do a powwow thing around the fire. I don't care. But whatever you do is powerful, and send it our way. We will be just like sucking it in while we're in Colorado. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Hopefully I will be on here soon and can have a video that, whatever, blah, 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 coffee. I'm going to go. Peace, guys. Thanks.